Hey, how's everybody going? This is Tokyo Shemp. I can be the Richie from Boston or Don Imus. Let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna sweat this. My plan is to just show a clip from the convoluted couch. Jardula talks over Fiorella, and then her face tweaks out. It's basically what the title says. They're on tilt because they're like, what now? What did he find now? What did Baron do now? So that's what happened. I made those videos of AM They're So Radical, Rock FBI, AM Radical, The Anarchists. I made videos showing that they're reading off a script, so it became fairly obvious to anyone watching AM Were So Radical, Rock FBI, the people who filmed for police at Echo Park, and who filmed for police at the January 6th thingy concerning Officer Sick Nick. Their colleague, Debbie Lusignan, recently died. I'm assuming she killed herself. Adrian Lamo killed himself. It's not the best job in the world, basically, to be an internet informant. Jamie Cochran, gone. Must have killed herself. State-sponsored Five Eyes troll. They're all Five Eyes. They give it away by what they cover and who they associate with. It gets given away. They gave it away. They just never imagined anyone confronting that they're scripted. So I'm doing this microphone shtick right now. I can't really stomach much of those shows. It must be such a coincidence, but there's weird coloring going on and blinking lights and tons of distractions, and it just feels very deliberate. So I don't watch it. I made them think I was watching all this crap for months on end, but I sort of have an Aspie life. I ran through millions of stamps. I ran through stamps, tons of them. I go through the scraps that get offered from those auctions. I try to find those. I get some scraps. I look through them. I throw out the crap, which is most of it, and I find stuff. I find stuff on paper. I know everything about stamp collecting, in which to how to preserve them, how to clean them with water, basically water. I'm not going to go into the stamp hobby, but I'm just saying I was not watching those shows, so I didn't notice till later on that they're flapping their arms and they're doing all that weird stuff. Now I've stopped making the specific. Well, I didn't stop. I have one on door. For this one, I'm just gonna cover a minute or the 1 minute I clipped out because I can't. I'm doing something called entrainment where my eyes are shut, but I have these goggles on, and there's all these different spectrum lights flashing, and then in my ear there's tones, a couple different, 2 or 3 different frequencies going on. And it's all about getting entrainment, which I explained. If anyone saw one of my videos where I explained it, I said it's like when the dryers and the laundromat start they always end up clanking at the same time. Or the audience, when audiences clap, somehow the clapping ends up in unison. That's called entrainment. So it goes on with the person with the gifted class, the ADHD Aspie category. What goes on with us is we're taking in too many. We're too aware. We're with every frequency. We're quite aware. That's why we're so smart. We have the hyper focus. Maybe we hyper focus to protect ourselves because we're getting overloaded. Or if we have behavior issues, it's because we're overloaded. Humans we lash out. We try not to. Most of us aren't like Farron. Most of us aren't like Steve Poinkanen. Most people are good, I think. Maybe stupid, but good. These people are not good. So it's beautiful to watch them crack. They're cracking. They're wilting in front of everyone because now everyone knows that they're going side to side and they're reading, and that's why they're flapping their arms. That's why they're blinking lights, putting up all these colors, different colors. It's bizarre. Anyone with a half, most people are normal. So, and even when we're crazy, we're normal. So I'm saying most people are good and normal. So if most people are good, normal, honest, if they see what's going on, they'll go, "Oh, okay, I see." And that's what's happened here.
Anybody that is actually pushing Marianne Williamson as a candidate is pushing Joe Biden and the status quo. So you want more of the same that we've been getting. And further, I mean, again, guys, we don't have fair elections. Like, I get so sick of saying this, but like, we don't have fair elections. And even if we did, you're pushing
she sucks as a candidate,
right?
Even if she did, she sucks as a candidate. She's got no freaking appeal to the populace. She's got a little small contingent of some progressives out there. And at the end of the day, they're going to mitigate damage and they're going to make sure that the Republicans don't win the White House. It's not about you fucking changing the system or taking on the system, which is what we wanted, is what you said you were running for. You're there for the OMG factor to make sure that the White House isn't controlled by the authoritarian Republicans. It's controlled by the authoritarian Democrats instead. Fam, American left populism. I support the president's proxy war in Ukraine.
Anybody that is actually pushing Marianne Williamson as a candidate is pushing Joe Biden and the status quo. So you want more of the same that we've been getting. And further, I mean, again, guys, we don't have fair elections. Like, I get so sick of saying this, but like, we don't have fair elections. And even if we did, you're pushing
she sucks as a candidate,
right?
Even if she did, she sucks as a candidate. She's got no freaking appeal to the populace. She's got a little small contingent of some progressives out there. And at the end of the day, they're going to mitigate damage and they're going to make sure that the Republicans don't win the White House. It's not about you fucking changing the system or taking on the system, which is what we wanted, is what you said you were running for. You're there for the OMG factor to make sure that the White House isn't controlled by the authoritarian Republicans. It's controlled by the authoritarian Democrats instead. Fam, American left populism. I support the president's proxy war in Ukraine.
These people have been exposed as 100% scripted, and I'm not just talking about these lowlifes, these junkies who pick at their skins. So it's not just their faces tweaking out, they're picking at their skins. They're flapping their arms like chicken wings to air out the needle holes, probably. I don't know what's going on with that. Most people don't end up as gutter junkie trash working for the military, being rats, being the scum of the earth. These are the worst. You can't be you can't be any worse of a person than them. Including Jimmy Dore and Joe Rogan, Tim Pool. They're the worst. All of those people are so bad and nasty and yes, ugly. So I got them here on a script flub. All I'm gonna really do with this is I'll crop it out. I'll try to show a little bit of how they're scripted, but I'm just gonna use about a minute of the footage. I'll run the footage as it is, and then I'll run it again, cropping out all the color, all that distraction crap. Alright, thanks for your time and patience. This is the Tokyo Shemp News and Entertainment Network. Oh, I'll also try to throw on a tune at the end if I want it to be like a really easy on the airs, possibly a crooner styled song. Alright, thanks. Just practicing. This is Trans Europe Express by Kraftwerk. They're the group that basically invented technotronic music. Trans Europe Express. 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 Rendezvous on Champs-Élysées. They pass in the morning with TEE. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. In Vienna, we sit in a late night cafe. Straight connection. TEE. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. From station to station, back to Dusseldorf City, meet Iggy Pop and David Bowie. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. Trans Europe Express. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, whoa, do, 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 do. Do 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 Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.